to say this one more thing before I go and get some things done. Check it out also. This is what I want to say, y'all, man. A lot of y'all think that, you know, you coming in the game and you don't have, you don't have a Bentley, you don't have a Rolls Royce, you don't have this, that, and the other to show, and you think you got goals and shit, of buying. You want to buy this nice car, you want to live in this neighborhood and all that. But we living in a different time now, man. I'm gonna give y'all some advice, man. So my advice to you is this. I've been in this company. I've been in MCA 6 years. This is my 6 year anniversary this month. I've been doing this 6 years, June 2012, right? And I bought a lot of things. I've done a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I could say one of the most proud things that I have accomplished, besides making over $1 million in MCA, um, is my car wash. When I look back at where I live and my furniture and my cars and all the cars I done bought and shit, it was cool. It was nice. It was fun. It's nice to be able to buy all that type of shit. But what my advice to you in 2018, the 2008 advice is save your money. If you want to impress a motherfucker with some shit, impress them with, all right, look, this is how much I saved. Live a life. My advice to you is this. Start living your life of what you gonna save first instead of what you gonna buy first. What you gonna save first instead of what bill you gonna pay. If you can't, you gotta set aside a certain amount of money. Once you get your rhythm going, let's say you're making 1,000 a week, and you consistent with that 1,000, and it may grow. Okay, let's just find where your consistency level is. Make up your mind that you're gonna save this amount of money first, and then you're gonna pay bills, then you're gonna pay that. And whatever the amount of money you decide that you're gonna save first, if you can't afford your bills, then you need to decrease your bills. Put your savings first. Put your savings first. And then also, once you get you some certain amount of money saved, take a certain amount of that money and find something to invest it in to make you more money on the street. You know what I'm saying? Find you something to do to make, whether it's a house or a business. Like I started a car wash, okay? I put up all the money I need to in 2017 to renovate it, to fix things, to change things. Now it's good. Now it's just pure profit for me. So, my advice to you is find something else to put your money into. If you, me personally, you know what I'm saying? If I just like that. That's my thing. I don't really like being in multiple network marketing companies because it get confusing. But, if you can manage it, you can manage it. But if I were you, my advice would save your money. Don't be out here thinking you got to buy fancy cars and shit to make it. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of these niggas out here riding around and all this expensive shit. Most of them are rented. And that's what they use for their publicity of their marketing. And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I just feel it's a new time now. I feel like we live in a new time now. When I was coming up in the game, yeah, it was like the more stuff that you had, the more you could attract people to you. But I think we live in a new time now. So there's nothing wrong with lifestyle marketing at all, and it's always going to be here. But I feel like now, people are hip to that. I feel like people are hip to that. I feel like, people are getting smarter now. I feel like this generation those who choose to be in network marketing are smarter now. So I feel like, impress me with your savings. Let me see your savings. Don't be scared to show nothing. Impress me with, okay, I done went and bought a car wash. I went and bought a house that I'm about to rent out, and I'm making cash flow from it. Or just save your money. Because let me tell you something, man. This industry is a great industry to be in where you don't ever have to work a job again. But it's like anything else. Only the strong gonna survive. Only the smart are gonna survive. Now I make a hell of a lot of money to be doing what I do, so I'm always gonna be good. But if you just coming in the game and you start making money, I want you to focus on how you can make your money work and grow for itself. Focus on, because who knows what the future holds? Who knows what the future holds? And you want to be able to look back one day and say, okay, something happened. Something happened, but guess what? I can make sure my kids are eating. I use network marketing to make sure that our lights are still on. I don't have to go back to a job. We done stacked up so much money. We got investments. We got this. We got that. And I don't have to go back to filling out a job application. If you even looking at this video, more than likely you don't want to work a job. More than likely you wouldn't even be looking at this video if you wanted to work a job. So my thing for you is just be smart with it. We don't live in the times where you got to go buy all these fancy toys to show people. The game has changed. Impress me with what you're doing with your money. Impress me with what you got to show for. A car is not nothing to show for. You know what I'm saying? It's not. At the end of the day, if you want that car because you like that car, then cool. Get that car because you like that car. You really like that car. If you put it like this, if you can live without it, live without it. If you can't live without it, you can't live without it. Go get that car. If that car on your mind so much you can't live without it, then fuck it. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about lessons. And if while you got that car and you don't drop down 10 G's on it and some fucked up shit happen, that's your lesson learned. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And now you don't drop down 10 stacks on that car and your money slow up and now you can't feed your kids, okay, that's a lesson learned in life. Ain't nothing wrong with learning lessons. But if you want to prevent that, just listen and take my advice. You know what I'm saying? It's hot than the motherfucker out here. I'm still shooting this video. It's about 100 degrees. You see how I'm sweating. And that's me motivating the people. So go do something with your money. Save your money or do something with your money that's going to make more money. If I only profited $1,000 a week out of my car wash, that's $50,000 a year that most motherfuckers ain't getting off the internet, and they ain't getting it on the job. People are broke out here. You know what I mean? Thousands of people work fast food, bringing home $270 after taxes. You know what I'm saying? So if I only made it a profit of $1,000 out of my car wash, after all the bills are paid, then guess what? That's still 50 G's a year that I got not doing nothing. I ain't gotta make that. I ain't gotta do shit because I put up the MCA money into the car wash to bring me more money. And we just started. We just getting the business going. But I make more than $1,000 profit a week. But the thing is if I only made 50 G's, that's 50 G's I'm making without doing shit. You see what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, man, you can't impress Rodney Walker with you having a $100,000 Mercedes. You can't impress Rodney Walker with having a $100,000 truck. You can't impress Rodney Walker with a $250,000 Rolls or $300,000 Rolls, because I done lived life over the last 6 years. I done lived life, and my priorities are, I ain't gonna say they 100%, but they getting to 100%. I done lived life. And so it ain't nothing you can buy to impress me. Um, I'm impressed by meeting Tony Robbins. If I can go shake Tony Robbins' hand, I'm impressed by a dude getting 5 stacks a person to come out and listen to them speak. Now you want to become a speaker, you gonna impress Rodney Walker, but your toys, you got a yacht, you can't impress me with that. I'm not impressed by. I'm impressed more with better decisions now. My eyes are open wider now. My eyes was open, it got me to where I'm at, but now my eyes is wide open. And so you as a young person, if you 18, 19, 25, and you coming up in the game, now about time you my age, now you on a way better level than I'm on now. Because of your decisions. You feel me? Because of your decisions. So fuck what another nigga drive, you know what I'm saying? You pulling up in your 2007 Suburban or whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? And nigga pull up next to you in a brand new Escalade like me, man, fuck that Escalade. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Because don't be focusing on what another motherfucker got. Focus on your path. Keep your blinders on. Focus on the goal. The goal for me and the goal for you and everybody is the end game. And the end game is to never die broke. That's the end game. The end game is to never die broke. And every time you spend $1 on something that's not profiting you or keeping you alive, you wasting money. That's the end game. And the goal also is to be able to survive in this industry and not have to ever work a job. Not ever have to, I mean, you know, unless you got a good job and you mind motherfuckers telling you what to do and shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you got you a good job making 100, 200, 300 a year, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you happy. But some people got jobs like that, but they not happy because they can't never see their kids. They're not happy because they gotta get up super early in the morning. They're not happy because the time is eating up. You know what I'm saying? I may be a workaholic from home, but at least I'm from home. I'm at home doing it, and I move when I wanna move. Don't no man make me move. I move when I wanna move. You feel me? So, it's just all about your priorities and what you want, you know. If you want to be here, you're going to have to play the game. You're going to have to play your cards right. If you want to be here, the cost of living is going up like a motherfucker right now, man. You go to McDonald's, when we grew up, man, motherfucking Big Mac meal was $2.99. Now that bitch about motherfucking $9.50 or some shit, okay? The cost of living is going up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be smart. You're going to have to be smart with your money. You know what I'm saying? You can impress people by always motivating people, and you can impress people by always showing proof of what you're doing. That's all you need. You only need them 2 things, man. You don't need no cars. You don't need no big houses. You don't need none of that shit. If you want it and you feel like you can't live without it, get it. But again, if something happened during that time, you may learn a life lesson. So ain't nothing wrong with going through shit. You know what I'm saying? You may learn a lesson. The shit that hurts you is the shit that's gonna teach you. Understand? The shit that hurts you is the shit that's gonna teach you. And you're gonna have to learn from that. All right, y'all. So I'm out. This minute is almost 15 minutes. This video is almost 15 minutes. Thank you, God, for all my success. Thank you, God, for my haters. I know I'm doing something right. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Y'all have a good one.